I just keep hearing that they waged war with the wrong one. And it's giving that energy of like silly rabbit, tricks are for kids. It's that energy that they can't admit that they were wrong about you because they have spent so much time, effort, and energy trying to prove that you aren't who you say you are. But when I say you aren't who you say you are, you understand that knowing is lived. And the knowing of who you are doesn't bend to the immature attacks of others. We're going to use the mini whispers today. They waged war with the wrong one. Freedom. The death card. Angels and ancestors. They waged war with the wrong one. Because you know who you are and you have refused to waver, you recognize that their war that they're waging isn't with you. It's with their borrowed beliefs. It's with their conditioning. It is with their inability to take accountability for the fact that they were wrong about you. But in order to admit that they were wrong, secret trip in reverse, run away and escape. They refuse to put down their sword. They keep resorting to almost running around like chickens with their head cut off, right? Because each narrative that they attempt to throw now, it loses power and steam so fast because nobody is willing to engage with the BS. The narratives they spent so much time, that long road, that journey, like they were in this for the distance. They were in this for the long haul. And you have become so unwavering in your truth and who you know yourself to be because your knowing is lived, that nothing they do holds weight. And now they're just upping the ante because it's their own chaotic energy. It's their own chaos and their own lack of accountability. Success in reverse. Because every attempt is failed. Every attempt to knock you off your square doesn't work. And I'm just getting that energy of like, every lie and false narrative they try to weave, it's like they're fact-checked. They're fact-checked with the truth, and even when it is staring them in the face, they refuse to accept it and accept that they were wrong. It's not your job to hold people accountable. It's not your job to prove that you aren't who they say you are. That's their twisted narrative. And it's giving like you would not take the bait to go look into the disillusioned mirror. You would not pick up their lens. You would not barter. You would not negotiate. You would not walk back who you know yourself to be. Where you once would have been baited to prove who you are, not this time. And now I'm just seeing that page in Ashley's book, The Blueprint, The False War. The war was never with you. The war was always within themselves. And their inability to accept accountability just proves that it never had anything to do with you. It was what you trigger within them that they are not willing to look at. So they attack you instead of the reflection of exactly who they are. But you've sucked the life out of all of that. And now they're in their own chaotic energy, their own collapse, their own immature, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. None of it works. And it will never work. Because you are no longer willing to entertain who you aren't. Love you guys.